Hey guys, it's Kim the Crafty Nomad, and I'm back with, you guessed it, the beginning of a new crafty vlog. Now, I am having trouble with my vision right now, and I think it's because I did not sleep very well. And so sometimes if I don't sleep well, my eyes are not what they need to be. And so I hope you guys can see me because I can barely see you. Okay, so here we go. So what have I worked on first? Hold on, I gotta show you something. Hold on. So I took a chance on some more Timu yarn, and it definitely wasn't what I was hoping for. And I was just like, what am I gonna do with this? So if you see these, they cost about $1 and something. I was really hoping they were gonna be at least a number 4, but these are not even worsted. These are I would say possibly DK. And so I got that color. I got white. I got this brown. I was really hoping that I got this tan. I was hoping that it was going to be something I could use for quicker amigurumis. I got this particular green. And let's see what else. I got that pink and that blue. And one more color in here. I think it's yellow. Yep, I got a yellow. All right, so it's super thin. I'm going to show you just how thin. Let me just put this away and see if I can find, because I did use the yarn. So I should have somewhere up here in this madness, I do, a little bit of what is left over. I had gotten 2 more colors, and those were a darker blue and a lighter green. So let me show you just how thin that is. And if I had some worsted weight yarn, I have some worsted weight acrylic. Hold on. You will be able to see this is not worsted weight at all. This is way less. This is probably a DK. And it's not fingering. But what I ended up doing was I had these 2 colors that I ended up just holding together to try and create something with it so that it's not a total bust. So I held this green and this blue together, and I thought that would be great to be able to make a snake. And that is what I did. This is a free pattern on Instagram. I get his eyes. Free on Insta. I would say it's close to about 30 inches long. I like longer snakes. I don't like the short ones. Um, but anyway, I wanted to have I wanted to have like 3 of these at the next market or at the holiday market, because last year I had 2 or 3 snakes, and I know whatever I had I sold. And I believe in my storage I did make 2 more. Both of them are blanket yarn, so they're bigger. But this is how that worked up, held together. And I'll link the pattern down below in the description box, but it's definitely a free pattern on Instagram. So then I still had a lot of that yarn left, and I didn't want to have any of it left. So what I always do, so this is how much even I still have left, but that's not a lot you can do with that. I probably could have stuffed this inside of the next thing that I made, and that is, I always default to making an octo. But the octo pattern I normally like to use these days is from Crochet by Jenna. Because if you don't have a lot of yarn, you can get that one done. My either it's all from Jade, or I don't know who that octo is by, that I with the longer tentacles. This wouldn't have been enough to make that, but this yarn is so thin that if I had made the one from Jenna, it would have been really, really small. And I really wanted to use up all of the yarn. So I just kind of winged it on this one. And I winged my tentacles as well. It's an interesting look, but anyway, here you go. That is my octo that I made with the vast majority of the rest of that yarn. So there you go. Super cute. All right, so those are the finishes. And then I wanted to use this particular set of safety eyes that are almond shaped that I have bought. I particularly bought them thinking, oh, I could use them for more of a doll because they are more shaped like human eyes than a circle, right? And then one night I was thinking about this. I bought the pattern for the I think it's from Hanagurumi, and it is an alien. I think it's Hanagurumi. For sure an alien. If it's not Hanagurumi, it'll be down in the description box below. But it'll be down there either way. But when I thought about it, I really don't I want to buy the safety eyes. And I think here's my issue with not the safety, the felt eyes. My issue is I have never even used them, and I keep saying that I don't like them. So I thought I should at least try to use them. So Ella from No Catchy Name, her sister makes a lot of these things. Like she makes felt ties, she makes stickers, and she was having a little bit of a sale, which Ella announced on her Facebook group. So I ran on over there and I was like, oh, you know what? I'm going to start doing some gathering of things for some little small things I want to gift to others. And so I went over there and I, found a few things that I liked. And I did go ahead and try her safety eyes. So, I mean, her felt eyes. So we'll see how that goes and how I do with them on my own. I think what I did was I did order safety eyes before. I'm sorry, I just hit the mic. I have ordered safety eyes before, and they never got to me. They went to the wrong address. For some reason, Etsy and my Apple Pay has a really bizarre address in it, and things kept getting like, not even just, yeah. Joanne's order went to this odd address that I don't know where it came from, and an address that I have never ever ever lived. And then something else. Though the felt eyes that I ordered went to that address, and nothing I could do, or they went somewhere and I never got them. So that kind of gave me I'm turned off or whatever. But I'm gonna give them a try with Ella's sister. Her shop is called Made by Hattie. I'll try to link it down below. I don't know how long her sale is going on, but by the time you see this, it's probably over. But you can still go check it out. Maybe it's not. Depends on how long she wants to run that sale. But anyway, I'll show you the eyes and things when I get them, and I'll have to decide what I'm going to use them on after I receive them. Anyway, it dawned on me one night that I could probably use these almond shaped eyes on an alien, and I really wanted to kind of like tip them and not have them like human eyes, but have them like that. So I'm gonna show you what I have. I think it will work if I could just get them pointed the right way together at the same time. And maybe if this was just a little smaller, or if the eyes were a little bigger. But I think these are gonna work for alien eyes. Let me show you. So this is the beginning of my alien. That's one eye. That's the other eye. Maybe I could have put them closer together. Definitely could have tipped it up a little bit more. But that's what I thought I would do with these eyes. And I have a few different sets of these eyes. And I'm going to check and see if I have something a little bigger than this one. This one is, I think it's 23 millimeters that's on the package. Yeah, 23 millimeters on these. And they work just like all the rest. They came with the colorful disc. You can pick your eye color, and I went with this blue. And I think it's a good idea for alien eyes. I just think that maybe I'm going to just go ahead and put them the right way, like just across each other, like instead of like tipped up, I'll just go straight. It still looks alienish. I think it will. We'll see. But anyway, so here's the alien so far. And in this pattern, the aliens hold different things. One is holding a heart, one is holding a planet, and one is holding something else I can't remember. But she gives you the patterns for all of those things. And I think mine won't hold anything, but we'll see. So I am on to arms and legs. We'll see once I make the arms and legs to see if I want to uh, do anything else with that. I don't know if I'll put a mouth on. Anyway, this yarn is a plush yarn, but it is worsted weight. It is that holiday velvet from Hirschner's. I had such a hard time when I first started trying to use this yarn last year. I abandoned a few different projects, but I have kind of figured out how to make this yarn work. And you just got to have the right hook. And for me, I use a, what am I using? A 4 point. Hold on, let me check. I'm using a 3.5, one of my Addy hooks. Um, and it's metal, and it just works better for this yarn. The yarn will move across that metal for me a lot better in the way that I crochet. I tried to do yarn under. It does not work for me. And with this yarn under is not the way to go. So I just did this the typical way. I wish yarn under would have worked. And I think maybe next time I use this, I'll go even smaller with a size 3 hook. And that way, since I can't do yarn under, that'll give me a smaller hole. I do have a few places where the hole is a little bit bigger than I would like. I did put a what I put in here was a DPN to kind of stabilize that head. I did snip off the end of it, but I did get, and I used a little bit of hot glue. First, I took the DPN and just sort of pushed it down. I mean, I was making it like this, so I was right about here, and I just pushed that down into the fiberfill and made a hole, like, and I took it out, put some hot glue on the tip of the DPN and put it back in that same hole, and then put a little hot glue around the edge of it, the edge that was sticking out, and put more fiberfill. And I eventually snipped off one end of it, and yeah, it's in there, and I think that it might help. We'll see. All right, so that's it. That's all for this clip. I'll see you in the next one. Alright guys, so I was watching Knotting Hook Crochet, and she was making leggy froggies, and she was putting these little bows on them, either as hair bows right above the eyes, or she was making them into bow ties. And I can't get it to look right as a hair bow, so I just had made bow ties. Now the green one, yes, I put it too close to the mouth, but anyway, I got a little package of these bows from, I think, Temu. So yeah, I'm gonna put these on these guys and dress them up a little bit. Just wanted to share. Hey guys, I just wanted to pop in. I am working on Piplup. And I just have to say, I am not someone who is way into Pokemon. Hold on. So I'm not way into Pokemon, but my son did ask me to make a Piplup. So I went ahead and bought the book because I thought, maybe I want to make some more down the line. I went ahead and got this book, guys. And it's definitely divided up. You got your easy patterns, your intermediate patterns, and your advanced patterns in this one. This is Pokemon Crochet Book 2, and what I did not realize is that Book 1 was a whole different designer. So I just watched a review on YouTube because I'm having trouble, and I'm like, is it me or is it Memorex? Is it me or is this book a little bit interesting? So, beginner, intermediate, and advanced. Now, Piplup is in the advanced section. I've been crocheting for a very long time, 17 or 18 years. So, you think I could handle advanced? I think. I mean, it's amigurumi. But oh my gosh, guys. This book, definitely, I'm reading the pattern. I'm not enjoying it at all. Hold on. So anyway, guys, what I'm saying is that I mean, I found mistakes in the pattern that I was working on, and that's why I went and looked at reviews for this, and then I went and read the Amazon reviews. And most people are saying that the first book is much better. People are not, they're not dinging the designer. They're saying that this book was not very well edited, and I agree with that. Because I've only worked on this one, but even reading through the Piplup pattern, I'm like, where's the directions on how to sew the head on to the body? There are none. And I thought, okay, am I missing it? I keep reading through it. It still could be that I just missed it. But if you have this book, can you look at your Piplup pattern and tell me if you find an area where it says how and where to sew the doggone head on? Anyway, I just want to come on real quick. I'm gonna show you how far I am on it. I'm not. I'm sure there. You know what? This is my fault because I did already buy a Piplup pattern on Etsy. I should have just probably stuck with that one because this one I think is unnecessarily complicated, but I don't know because this is not the kind of stuff I do. I'm not somebody who is gonna make like the Golden Girls or the Friends, characters. I generally don't do this kind of thing, but he wanted it, so I wanted to do it, and I'm gonna do it. But it's just, I'm frustrated. But let me show you. Let me show you. So this is the head that I have done so far, and in the book, this is how they picture it. This is exactly how it's pictured in the book. Why picture it like this? It should. This is clearly the front. The big is gonna go right there. Why not show us like this view in the pattern pieces? But this is exactly how they show it. So I guess I've done it right because it looks just like it. This is what the head looks like so far. It's just weird and odd. And I think when we finish tweaking it, we'll get it right. But like, why show it like this? This is not. And then I know I did something wrong because my ends don't meet. But the only way I could sew it on was to do it like this. So I'm just gonna do it like this, and we gonna make it work. But like, see, his head is like squat. Like I thought it would be more round, but really it's kind of flat-ish. Anyway, I don't know, guys. We gonna keep on going, or we might abandon this and go and get the other. Now I've come too far, so I have to stick this pattern out. But I might redo it in the other pattern just to see if it is it me or is it Memorex. It could be the crocheter, but I don't think so. After reading the reviews, not on this particular pattern, but people are not happy with a lot of things on this one, and I'm not one to denigrate any designer because I could never come up with any of this. But I do think one person did say that it seems like they were just in a rush to get this book out and that they skipped out on some of this editing. And I'm not sure how much pattern testing they did because I found a mistake in this one, and people are saying that they found a mistake. One girl did three of them when the book first came out, and she said it was a mistake on every one. So that tells me that there was no pattern testing, not a great level of tech editing. I'm not sure what happened with this book because people have nothing but good to say about the first Pokemon book. The good things that they loved about this one, though, is that they did do patterns that you don't typically see. So people are excited about it. But if it's just going to frustrate people, I mean, it's just, well, hopefully they will go back and put out another edition of this book and correct all the things so that people can really enjoy it. So, anyway, that's it. I just want to say that real quick. See you in the next clip. Okay, y'all. I gave up on the beak, and I almost gave up on the entire project. But I said, I have invested quite a bit of time, so I'm gonna stick with it. I'm trying to save it. I might be saving it from myself. I might be saving it from the lack of editing. I don't know, but I think the head is exactly how it's supposed to be. I'm gonna show you in a minute. But this is supposed to be a separate piece, the beak, and then it's supposed to be sewn on. Well, my ends weren't meeting up very well, and I tried, but it didn't work out. So I went ahead and just crocheted it on. I just crocheted it on, and I literally just added the yarn, went around in a circle, and then delete, decrease, decrease, decrease. But again, this is how it's supposed to look. Now, let me show you it with the body, which again, it really doesn't give any direction on how to put this on, but this is what the body looks like. It's gonna have felt eyes that I guess I'm gonna make. And then he's got a cape, he's got spikes, he's got feet, and he's got arms, which I think are wings. But this is how it's supposed to go. Now, it also didn't give any direction on how to sew the eye sockets. Oops, the body just fell. So I think I showed you in another clip possibly what this looked like, but really from here all the way to here is one piece. This is another piece. This is another piece, and you sew those the eye pieces onto the blue. And there it just said sew it on. No direction whatsoever on how to do it. So I just did the best I could. I kept looking at the picture. And speaking of, let me show it to you. Uh stuff is falling. Uh hold on. All right, so let me just show you, and then I'm gonna sign off for today. What Piplup? I mean, all of these, they seem like you just need specific direction. So see, that's what they said the head was gonna look like, and that's a side view. So that's actually how the well, probably like that is how the head is gonna go. So it looks right, but it's just the other thing that I did. I started making this with one strand of worsted weight yarn, and I thought it was gonna be too small, so then I doubled. So I'm double stranding this twice. So big, I could have just done the single strand. Because in here, they are using fingering weight yarn. And I don't think I got that. I think I looked at the hook size that they used on this. Fingering weight yarn with a 1.5 millimeter number 7 steel hook. Like who's doing that other than the designer? Anyway, so that's that. That's that. That's where I'm at. I'm gonna take a break from Piplup because it's been a little bit frustrating, and that's it. I'll talk back soon. Okay, guys. I just finished this. This is a baby cow pattern. It's a part of a pattern pack that was. It's all no sew, and I'll try some of the other ones, but I'm just gonna say it. Sometimes you just need to sew. I mean. These bobble stitches for the arms and legs and for the little horns on the cow. I mean, they're not. I don't know. I just am having a very hard time with these no sew patterns that all the youngins are using. All the market preppers are using, and I am not successful with these. I have Not this kind, not the things with the bobble stitches as appendages. That's just not working well for me. Like, hey, the cow's head is all big and the body. Anyway, that's that. I just think sometimes you need to sew. Specifically me, sometimes I just need to sew. Like, look at the muzzle. Anyway, hey, I got one more finished thing to show you guys. Honestly, I just think I don't know, I'm a little off with my crochet lately. I'm not sure exactly what's going on, but even this next thing I'm going to show you is a little bit off. Anyway, see you in the next clip, which will probably be the final clip, I guess. Okay. Yeah, I looked at the picture. I don't know what I did wrong, but the one in the picture from the designer looks way better than mine. So I'm just off lately. Lord be with me. I am not doing great lately with my projects, but you know, here it is. It's done. I don't know. Maybe I should just stop and look at how much inventory I have, and then maybe I'm done. And I can just go back to crocheting whatever I want to crochet, which I've pretty much been doing that anyway. I did make a list, but this wasn't on there. Neither was the next thing, and probably not the last thing. So I'm just not good at I just want to do whatever I want to do in the moment, and so that's what gets made. But I just wanted to try this pack. I forgot who I saw this from. It's a YouTuber, a fairly new YouTuber, and I found out about this and the mouse pattern from, I think from her. Anyway, I'll put her name across the screen, or I'll look it up and talk about it in the next clip. But I mean, yeah, it's definitely the crocheter. I think sometimes I just need to sew. This no sew stuff half the time just does not work for me. Wah wah. Okay, bye. All right, guys, let's wrap up this weekly vlog with just a couple more things. So I did have I honestly, I did not crochet a lot this week, even though it seems like I got a lot of stuff. Some of this stuff was half made already. And so I really did not crochet a lot this week, not comparatively. I lost a little bit of like when I was in Chicago. I don't know which time, the first or second. I think it was last time I was in Chicago. I just could not get enough. And even when I was there before, all the way leading up to that and coming back, I could not get enough crochet. I was like an addict. I just wanted to always be crocheting to the point where my hands and everything were starting to hurt. So I guess I needed the break. So mentally, I sort of disengaged. I don't know, but I haven't crocheted a lot. But I do have some things to show you. So first, what I mentioned, when I was telling you in the last clip that I was a little bit off. I did finish this alien, and the offness is the eyes. I didn't get them in right. I'm gonna try these eyes again. Excuse me, and hopefully I will get them right. But the alien is done. I will link the pattern down below. I don't remember any of these designers right now, but they will all be linked. I will make a Google Doc and put all of the links in the Google Doc for you guys to access. But anyway, I did use the Holiday Velvet yarn from Hirschner's. It is a number 4, a worsted weight, and I used 2 different colorways. So at first I was not going to have them hold anything. With this pattern, you get 3 things that they can hold that the designer calls gifts. It's like he's giving you a gift. And I just felt like it was better balanced with the heart, with him holding something. So that's what I did. The gifts are sewn on. They are not, at first I thought they were hot glued on, but nope, they are sewn on. And that's what I did. And yeah, came out okay. I just wish if I had I'm going to tweak the eyes the next time. Okay. So that's that for that. Then I had a pug that was pretty, all the parts were made, and all I had to do this morning was go ahead and sew them together. So I figured I would do that for this vlog. And this is the pug that I finished this morning. All his parts have been finished for a while, but now there he is, all done. And it's got his little curly cute tail. He's so super cute. And I just really like the little pugs. Yeah, he's even off. He's not even right either, but whatever. There he goes. Handmade is not perfect, right? But it is perfectly cute. So there you go. My glasses are fogging up. I'm getting hot. I'm about to leave and go visit a friend, but I wanted to do this real quick so you guys can see it so I can wrap this video up. The other thing I have worked on today, because I have realized that I was finished with everything. Oh, let me just show you the cow one more time. So when I said in the clip that, these no-sew situations don't seem to work out that great for me, I mean, this is the difference. You see how you can actually see the appendages really well? I mean, I think I just need to sew. I'm not good with no-sew, gang. I mean, if it's the leggy thing, that's easy. But these little bobble stitches for, everything, I'm just not. I'm gonna try another one of these. Like I said, this pattern pack has 6 different animals in it, so I will try the others. I bought it. So I'm gonna try it. But anyway, so I have finished everything, but I did have my giant axolotl, which I am using. I decided to use Bernat blanket extra, and so this is one that you kind of work on and then put it down because it's a workout. So let me show you. We are working with a hot pink for the body. So I finished up the body. I finished up the body and head, and now I am doing the frills, and I have finished the frills around the head. I think it's so cute, and it's going to get a frill. Let me see, from here to here, and then it'll get legs. And so basically, this took up the entire ball. Basically, I don't have it right here right now, but it's just maybe a yard of this yarn left. Took up the entire ball. I was worried that I wasn't going to have enough to even finish that, so I had already ordered another one, and and then when I finished up the whole thing, I was like, I made it. And then I started on the frill, which is a different Bernat blanket extra that I'm using for the frill. And then looked at the picture. I was like, oh no, it has legs as well. So I am going to have to go into the second ball of this just to get the legs on. So anyway, it's so big I can barely get it in the frame. But anyway, there you go. She's going to be a showstopper at the craft fair. And, hopefully somebody will like her enough to buy her. She's going to have a pretty intense price point. But that's okay, 'cause I'll keep her if no one wants her. But if just the right person comes along, this will be for them. She's got pink sparkly eyes. I think I could have gone bigger on the eyes. But anyway, I'm going to show you another option what I'm going to use because I am going to make another one. And I think that's it. Let me show you one more thing. Hold on. So earlier in the vlog, I did mention that I placed the order with Ella's sister. Her name is, I don't know if her name is Hattie, but the name, yeah, her name is Hattie. Okay, I just looked at it. And it's handmade by Hattie on Instagram. I will link her down below. But I bought a few things from her, some of which will be gifts, and so I won't show those, but I will show you the safety eyes that I got. Or I keep calling these safety eyes, but these are felt eyes. Okay, felt eyes is what these are. Okay, so these were on sale. And I got them because, hey, they were on sale. It's 2 sets in each. And I am thinking a giant axolotl with these eyes, right? Wait, hold on now. Okay, here they go. I'm about to say. Okay, like that. So I think I have like 3 sets of the 3. So I think I have 6 pairs of eyes. And I'm going to use these on a giant axolotl. So if you look, because I think these eyes could have been bigger. And I think she could have handled. I just got to learn how to put these things on. But if you look, I think this would maybe be great with I don't know. I got to get used to these type of eyes. But I'm going to try it with a giant axolotl and we will see how that goes. I don't think there's no coming back, though. I don't think there's no way to take them off if you don't like them. Anyway, thank you, Hattie. These are very nice. And then I got 3 sets of those. And then I got some other like kawaii type of eyes to use on other things. Because like I said, I have never even tried to use the felt eyes. And so I'm going to, sorry, I've never tried to use the felt eyes. So I'm going to have to learn how to use them and how you get them on, because I really don't want to have an edge sticking up. And I don't know how you flatten this to something that's kind of rounded. I don't know. But I'm going to try. I'm going to watch a few videos and then we're going to go for it. Okay, so let me put these back. And then I got some other things, but these are going to be gifts, so I'm not going to show you the stickers that I got. I will show you the thank you sticker that made by Hattie Co. is what it's called. And she gave this nice little freebie. It's a yarn ball with a crochet. Well, it's just a yarn ball. It doesn't have a crochet hook, but cute little sticker. I'll probably put it on my computer, but you know, the real estate on my computer, my laptop is very, it's highly desired, and I'm saving it because I have been putting these particular BTS stickers on it, but it is what I want to do is put. There's a maker on on Etsy who makes the military. When as they go into the military, she makes these stickers. So I'm planning to have all these stickers on of them in the military, but there's still 4 of them to go. So I can't keep putting things on my laptop because I need to be able to fit my other ones on there. Anyway, that's it. That's all. Y'all didn't come here to hear about BTS. I think that's everything that I want to share with you. I did get some stuff from Temu, but it's mostly supplies for the upcoming craft show. And I think that's it. That's all. So please like, subscribe, and share. Please comment down below and let me know what you've been working on. Let me know if you've tried any of these patterns specifically. Tell me what you think. If you have that Pokemon book, that one that's designed by Lee Sartori, let me know what your experience has been with that book. Yeah, just leave me a comment. Say hi, anything. Really does help with the visibility. And I feel like it's not being my videos are not being seen as much as they used to. I'm not sure what the issue is, but just like, subscribe, share, okay, and comment. And then if you want to reach out to me, you need to, you have a question for me, you can actually find me on Instagram. You can, all my socials will be in the description box below, as well as my email. Okay, so I think that's it. That's all. I'm going to see you in the next video. Until we meet again, keep it crafty. Bye, gang.